Now we get to the single most important part of this course if you actually want to become a dramatically better speaker. I'm going to talk about the one thing that creates the most positive impact on your speaking skills. The simplest thing to do. It's also, frankly, the least popular part of the course. I know some of you want to be able to just watch videos and learn things intellectually. That's okay. I'm the same way in other courses sometimes. I'm going to ask you to just skip this whole section because this is where I'm going to ask you to do things and to record yourself. If you don't want to do it, don't beat me up in the ratings. Just go to the next part. Believe me, there's going to be more content, concepts for the rest of this course than you're going to find in any other 10 courses on Udemy on public speaking. And if you have any other questions about anything else with public speaking, again, you can always message me. I'll answer you in a video, make a new video for you and post it if it's not already on this course. Okay, I've gotten that out of the way. Those of you still with me, here's what I need you to do. I need you to come up with a simple outline. You've already got the main thing you want people to do after having listened to your presentation. You brainstormed on half a dozen, and really not that many, but just 5 messages. You've got that written down. You ideally have a story now for each one of your message points. And if you want to use PowerPoint, you don't have to. But if you do want to, I need you to come up with an image for every one of your points. And now I need you to actually give your presentation. Pull out your cell phone, laptop, iPad, however you want to record yourself, I need you to record it. Now, here's the tricky part. You follow this, I guarantee you you're going to be a great speaker and the best speaker, frankly, in your organization. You don't follow this, and this will be an interesting course, pick up a tip or two, it's not going to have a dramatic impact on your speaking skills. So here's what I'm going to ask you to do. Watch the video and then grade yourself. I'm giving you a rating sheet below, so you can print that out or you can use it right there in the discussion forum. I want you to grade yourself and I want you to figure out exactly what you like, exactly what you don't like on every aspect of style and substance. And then I want you to record again. Do the same thing. Figure out what you like, what you don't like. Try to do more of what you like. Do less of what you don't like. Keep doing it again and again and again. By the way, this is what people pay, I hate to sound like I'm bragging or something, but this is what people pay me a lot of money for to come do with them for a full day. I typically have people speak a dozen times on video. We record it, we critique it. There's very little lecturing from me in a day of private, one-on-one, or group public speaking training. It's mostly people speak, record it, figure out what we like, don't like, we keep doing it. The ultimate goal is not when I say you've passed the test, whether it's a live training or virtual here. The ultimate test is, can you look at your video and say, wow, if I can be half as good as he is, if I can be half as good as she is, I'm going to be the star of our industry. That's how I want to present. And you're pointing to a video of yourself. That's when you know you have a new habit. That's when you know you have a skill. That's when you know you're ready to give great presentations and legitimately be confident. It's not some sort of fake, phony meditation. Not that there's anything wrong with meditation, but it's not visualizing a standing ovation. You've actually seen yourself give a great presentation on video. Now, you don't have to do an hour-long speech and redo it 50 times and spend the next 3 weeks on this. You can pick, if not all 5 points, just one of your points and one story. But I want you to practice it on video. That might only take 60, 90 seconds. Practice it on video, look at it, and be objective. Most people, if they watch themselves on video, they only want to focus on what they don't like. I've seen people stand up, give a presentation. Everyone else in the room thought it was fantastic, interesting, riveting, memorable, great energy. And I'll ask the one person, what did you think? And inevitably he'll say, "Oh my God, TJ, it was awful. I said 2 ums. I feel like an idiot. I feel like a fool. It's horrible. Please delete the video." Everyone else thought it was great. So the reason I give you the checklist below, it's not that these are the only criteria you should think of or use, but I want you to put things in perspective. Most people, if they are objective looking at themselves speak on video, they'll notice that they may be doing 25 things really well and there's only 2 things they need to focus on. That puts things in a much better perspective. If you realize you're already doing 25 things right and you only have to focus on 2, psychologically it's just much easier. It's more relaxing. So that's what I want you to do now, is record yourself, try to figure out what works so you can do more of it, what isn't working, what do you not like, what can you do less of. Now here's the real secret. Here's the trick to this exercise, is I need you, after you've looked at one, you've seen things you don't like, I need you to focus on just one thing you didn't like, trying to improve that. So if there are 5 things you didn't like, if you noticed your hands were frozen and your face was flat and you were rocking a little bit, don't try to fix all of those things at once. Just focus on one thing at a time. Now when you're rating yourself, I have things on there like hair, clothing. Obviously, I'm not expecting you to have a perfect head of hair. It's not about being perfect. It's about what works for you and your audience and what isn't going to distract. The beauty of my hair, and there's very little beauty in my hair, it's just because I don't have a lot, I just keep it really short in the hopes of not distracting you. So if I'm looking at a video of myself, I can obviously say, well, I don't have a beautiful head of hair, but ultimately that doesn't matter to my audience. I'm not trying to be a Hollywood movie star romantic interest. I'm just here to give you information that's going to help you become a better speaker. So when you're analyzing yourself, your video, I need you to focus on things that you can change. I can't change my hair like that. If you think you're too heavy, don't worry about that. Your audience doesn't care. Focus on what you can change to make yourself communicate more effectively at every aspect of style, substance, your body, your voice, the intellectual content, the messages, and the stories. So keep doing it. Maybe you get it right after 2 takes. Well, if you only spoke for a minute, you watched for a minute, you redid it, watched again. That's only 4 minutes of your time that I'm asking for. Is 4 minutes really too much if it could make a dramatic impact? On the other hand, you may want to do a longer speech. You may want to practice 10 times, 15 times. Well, but TJ, I'm busy. There's always time for anything that's important. When I'm working with my private clients in workshops and seminars all over the world, this is a part of their homework. They have to do this before they step foot into the room with me. I was working recently with a very busy technology CEO, big company. He has 10,000 employees all over the world reporting to him. Busy guy. I know you're busy, but he's a pretty busy guy. He did his practice video, his speech, 130 times and watched it 130 times before he felt that he was doing his best, and he sent it to me for a critique. So I understand you have a lot of demands on your time. There's always time for anything that's important. So if it's important to you to really up your game as a speaker, that's what I need you to do now. Keep practicing on video until you think you're at the best you can possibly be. Upload it to YouTube, Facebook, any video file sharing service. You can put it on unlisted so the whole world doesn't have to see it, but then post the URL of that video right here in the course. I'll critique it, and the other students are welcome to it. And don't worry about the other students making fun of you. Everybody's worried about their own stuff. Nobody has time to make fun of you.